Good morning, my name is Danielle Solak, and this is my video for round one of the NTN Best in Network. The theme of my project focuses on the Earth's place in the universe, and we investigated how the sun, moon, and stars can be observed, predicted, and described over time. We investigated how the seasonal patterns can be observed, predicted, and described over time. And then we're putting them together to make informational material for our alien peers who sent us a letter, which leads me into our launch, which was super awesome, and the kids really enjoyed it. I enlisted the help of our postman, who we had a letter, we got the envelope, we put it in there, and he took the envelope and got stamps from all over the world. So our envelope looks like it has made a long journey from Mars to planet Earth and landed here at Averill. And in the letter, Mr. Martian's class has asked our students some very specific questions that link back to our Common Core standards in science, our next-gen standards. And we are working on answering all of those questions and putting them together in some very meaningful materials to send back to our alien friends. The kids are working closely in working on their collaboration and their oral and written communication so that they can send this information back. This project leads to the world around us because I'm seeing kids come into the classroom now that we've started our unit or have worked on our unit, and they're saying, you know, I saw the moon this morning, I saw some stars over the weekend. Miss Solak, the sun, I see the light, but where is the sun? The seasons here in Michigan, it's winter, but really it hasn't been winter. I mean, it's 45 degrees and there's just a little bit of snow. So we want to know what's going on in the world around us to connect back to our launch, which was our project described to us by the aliens, and they're planning a trip to planet Earth. So they need to know, how am I going to dress? How long is day? How long is night? Do you have a moon? What is the orange thing in the sky? And the classes learn that obviously is the sun and that it's a star. So the kids are coming in and talking. The conversations that I'm hearing amongst the kids is just fabulous about what they've observed around them. Our driving question is, how can we use our knowledge of patterns about the sun, moon, and stars and seasons and relate that to the challenges of creating informational material for our alien friends from Mars to use, and as they plan their visit to Earth. The students are investigating and collecting data and observing patterns, and we see what's around us. Students are making the connection between them and how they go together. We've noticed that nights are getting a little bit shorter now, whereas we also learned that they're starting to get longer because we've already had that first day of winter. Let's see, what else? We're including informational reading, informational writing from our standards that fit into the PBL unit. The kids are using vocabulary, scientific vocabulary, in their oral communication and their written communication. And they're actually able to describe and give meaning to some of those words. The scenario challenges our students to dive into the science standards. They've developed a deep understanding of the relationships of the sun, the moon, and the stars, and the knowledge and the order to help our alien friends make the best of their trip. The major learning outcomes highlighted in our project, sorry, I'm looking at my notes, collaboration, working in groups, working in pairs, sharing, writing. I mean, our oral and written communication has improved so much since we started this project. And of course, we're further along in the school year, so we've had lots of practice on those things. We're for sure to answer all of our questions from our aliens because those link back to our standards. We have our knows and our needs to knows and a chart, and that keeps changing daily. We're adding and taking things off that we've learned and adding new things that we want to learn. The students are excited about the final projects. I have kids that have kind of sketched out what they're going to be doing already. They've talked about it. They want to collect as much information as they can. I have kids, we did moon logs, and they only were required to do a week at home. I have kids that have done almost 6 weeks of moon logs because they're so excited about checking out the moon and getting online when we can't see the moon because of the weather. The students have been working with our student-facing rubric on a daily basis to guide their learning, especially when we're doing writing. They check our rubric. We frequently rate our learning based on our rubric, and then we decide if we need to make changes or if we can continue and go on for a project. So it's exciting to share this information with you, and I look forward to hearing back from you. Thank you.